Hey everybody, it's Amber from Soup to Sweat, and in this video series I'm going to tell you everything that you need to create your own workout plan. That's right, so many of you have been in my inbox asking me different questions about how do you set up your workout, what should it include, and so forth, that I finally decided, hey, we gotta go ahead and make a video for it so that you can get right on your path to making this happen for yourself. Now, I decided to put it into several videos, so that way it can be a little bit easier to navigate, and that way if you're a little bit more advanced, you can skip right to the points that you really like. So in this first video, we're just going to be talking about basic definitions. If you don't know what a rep is, or superset, or circuit, and so forth, this is where I'm going to explain those very basic definitions, because if you don't know what those are, then you won't know anything in the next section. Okay, now going into the second video, that is where I'm going to tell you how do you pick out the right routines for the particular goal that you have. So if you want to lose weight, that is a totally different plan than the person who wants to build muscle. Okay, so you can't follow the same workout plans, and you have to use different cadences and exercises and variations. And so in that next video, that's where we're going to break it all down and make it much simpler for you to explain. All right, and then finally in the last video, I'm going to teach you a little bit about what you should eat or should not eat before and after your workout, and that's really going to help you maximize all of your results. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video. No need to delay. I put the time codes into the video, that way if you need to skip ahead, go straight to the point that you want. All right, now first, let's talk about a few basic definitions to get you going in the gym. So you just received your workout plan from your coach, and the very first thing that it says is to do 8 reps by 4 sets. Now, that might sound like a foreign language to you if you've never worked out before. So let's break it down, all right? So the very first thing, reps. What is a rep? Okay, so a rep is the number of times you are going to perform a particular exercise, all right? So let's pretend we are doing overhead dumbbell presses. Let's just use that as an example. And your sheet says you're going to do it for 8 reps, okay? Fairly simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, of course, you ain't gonna do it that fast, but that's a totally different video. Just using that as an example. That is what your rep is, all right? Now, you're looking at your sheet and it says times 4. What does that mean? All right, when we put together a workout plan, we take it and we break it down into sets. The reason why we do that is to insert a break and allow your body to recover so that you can go at it again. All right, so imagine that you're lifting the most that you possibly can lift. There's a good chance you can't lift that for 20, 30 reps, but what we can do is lift it for 8, take a little break, all right, and then come back again and lift it for 8 again after your muscles have recovered. Okay, so breaking into those sets allows us to do more. So if you see 8 times 4, that means you're going to do 8 reps, all right? Then you're going to do that particular set 4 times, all right? Now you're going to see all different types of variations. That's just an example, but that is what that means. And I briefly just alluded to the word sets, so I just covered both reps and sets in that same definition. Now, another big word that you might see often is superset. What is a superset? Well, I'm so glad that you asked, imaginary person standing in front of me. A superset is when you take 2 exercises and you perform them back to back with little to no rest in between. And they're really good if your goal is to have hypertrophy. Now, you don't want to use supersets all the time, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in video number 2. So those are just some basic definitions that you absolutely need to know to be successful in the gym. If you have any questions about those, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. That is the perfect place to get a little bit more information about what it is that you need. And lastly, if you're going to go to the gym this week or in the very near future, say I'm in, let me know what you're working on. Maybe I'll be able to give you some tips, all right? So thank you for watching this video, and of course, if you need a little bit more help and you're ready for the next step, go ahead and click on the next video, which is linked here, okay? Thank you very much.